Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Welcome, guys, back to Midday Money. It is Friday, July the 8th. I'm starting out the show. Higgs should be here in a little bit. He gave me plays to give out to you guys, which I'll do in just a minute. But before we really jump into everything, make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network and all the stuff over there. You get Midday Money here with Higgs, Allie Burns at 1 o'clock with Morning Wood, just parlays with Chris King at 2, the Soccer Show at 4, and a Game Time Decision with me, Nick, and Detroit Lenny. That one is at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll go ahead and bring up the plays that he's given out for today. He likes the under in the Rays game with Shane McClanahan and Luis Castillo, taking that one under the 8. Looking at the Rangers and the Twins. Rangers and the Twins under the 8 as well, and he's going over the 9.5 in the Yankee game. No props for today, it looks like, or at least at the moment there isn't. So we'll go from there. So those are the 3 plays for right now. I know that me personally, I'm on the Mets on the run line. I'm on the Twins on the run line. I'm on the Royals on the run line and Phillies on the run line. So lots of run lines today with slight favorites, getting some big plus money. So hopefully those work out. But kind of I don't want to say it's a smaller slate. No WNBA today. There is a CFL game. I believe we're on Ottawa, taking the Red Blacks today, plus the 5.5 points or whatever it is. So grabbing that. And then there's no WNBA. We've got the All-Star game in 2 days on the 10th. So we're a little bit of an All-Star break lull at the moment. And we'll see where we go from there. So, but the 3 plays right now, Rays under, Rangers under, and Yankees over the total for Higgs. Not really much going on today. Let's look through. If you guys want to check me and Nick out, we're live every day, 10 a.m. for the Earl Sports Bet Show. That's over on our channel. And then make sure you check out Higgs every day at 12. Couple of things. Check out the site, premium plays, and all that good stuff. Look at the leaderboards. Go from there. I know Higgs has his 7-day steal, $49. Me and Nick have our 1-week pass on the Earl Sports Bet site, also $49. So you guys can go ahead and check out all of that good stuff. Kind of a lighter day today. I'll run through mine things. I know we kind of ran through them on the ESB show, but starting off with the Mets run line, Chris Bassett, a lot better of a home pitcher than a road pitcher, a whole 2 ERA better. And he's been pitching well as of late, going up against Pablo Lopez, which just faced the Mets. He allowed up 6 earned runs, 8 hits, and 5 1/3 innings. So not a good start from him last time out against the Mets. I see him getting hit again. I do like the over in the Yankee game as well. I'll probably end up betting that one later between Nestor Cortez and Connor Seabold. Seabold, not a good start to his MLB career. Cortez has not been the best lately. And these Yankee-Boston games I'm going to go over in all of them. I was on the over yesterday. It hit. I'll be on the over for most of the for pretty much the entire series, just because the natural Yankee-Boston rivalry, you're getting a lot of overs. So I do like the overs in those games. I like Sonny Gray and the Minnesota Twins. I got them on the run line plus 150. Sonny Gray's been pretty good as of late. And Texas is coming off getting swept by the Baltimore Orioles, losing 2 out of 3 to the Mets. And they're coming off of a 9-game road trip. This is going to be their first game at home with 1 day rest. But I just feel like there's a really good Minnesota spot. Kansas City is one of my favorite plays today. I got their run line at plus 170. Aaron Savali's road numbers are atrocious. 9.9 ERA. I know it's in only 20 innings, but in those 20 innings, he's allowed 22 earned runs and 30 hits. Not good from him. Plus, the Kansas City Royals have kind of been playing decent baseball lately. I know not really. They've lost 3 out of the last 4, but they were playing pretty close games versus arguably one of the better teams the second best team in baseball at the moment with the Houston Astros. So it's kind of a spot that I really do like, the Kansas City Royals. I took their run line plus 170. And then the Cardinals spot. Cardinals are in a very bad spot after an extra inning game last night, having to travel back, and they were coming off of a 7-game road trip, coming home now. Philadelphia was probably in St. Louis by the time that game ended. I feel like it's a really good spot for Philadelphia today in that one, so I went Philadelphia on the run line. Go ahead and say hi to the chat for a little bit. Not Higgs, but he should be here in a couple of minutes. We'll see whether or not he decides to show up today. I think he was driving somewhere or whatever the case may be. Feel dirty, but your Yanks team total over 5.5. I'm not going to talk you off of that one. I like the over in general, so I think we get runs on both sides. But I personally take the over because Boston could hit as well against Nestor Cortez, so I don't mind that at all. Had a good day yesterday. Where's Higgs? He is, I believe, driving one of his kids to a dental appointment or something in that nature. He should be back in a couple of minutes. If he shows up today, we'll see. Rizzo and Judge did not play yesterday. Are they playing today? Let's go check out the lineup, and we'll be able to tell. Judge is, both of them are projected to be in the starting lineup. The projected lineup for the Yankees is LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Donaldson, Torres, Hicks, Kiner Falefa, and Trevino. So yes, they should be getting their big boppers back. Oh, speaking of, good morning, welcome.
I've been watching for a couple minutes. I went to the YouTube channels for Max Wager Picks Parlays. I hit the like buttons. I'm listening to talking. Like, well, I'm not Higgs. We'll see if he shows up. I'm like, oh, this guy. I got it. So Dan had to go for a second hep test for a shot for high school, and then I was like, you know what? You didn't cry when you got your shot. Let's go get you a new iPhone. So,
oh, there you go.
He was ready for an upgrade, so he got the new 13 XLP. Whatever it is. I don't know.
Whatever it is, hope he enjoys it.
Yeah, he's out there putting it all together because you got to, you have to send it in now on these trade-ins.
Yep.
You can't have a big total of phones like I have. So he's got to do the old phone to phone to get all his pictures over, whatever the heck he's got on there, all that kind of nonsense. That's why I dread going to get a phone. I don't know any of my passwords. It's like.
All I know is when I switch over my phone, all my stuff is hooked up through my email. So whenever I go through Google Play or whatever, it just syncs all right up. All my contacts pop up, all my whatever games or books and all that stuff, they all just pop up and we're good to go.
I literally have a notebook filled with passwords.
I also use the same password for everything, or the same type of password, except for you switch out a capital letter or a exclamation point or whatever the case may be. Yeah. It's some variant of the same password for everything.
Why not? Make it easy. But see, when when I had to get a new phone or whatever, I'll ride my phone right till the graveyard. It just totally died. The screen went black. I couldn't get anything out of it. I couldn't transfer pictures. It was
Yep.
So then I got to reload everything. I'm I don't know my password. It's saved on my desktop. I have no idea what it is. I'm at the computer store. I'm then I go into some hateful rant as a password until you have too many letters and combinations. I have no idea what it is. It's just up, downs, caps, lower numbers, symbols.
I remember the last time my phone went out. I was in the middle of door dashing, and it just completely crapped out on me. And actually, no. I was on my way to get my wallet from a police officer because they found my wallet somewhere, and we were meeting in the Barnes & Noble parking lot for it because that's where we're close to. And all of a sudden, my phone went out, and my parents thought it was very suspicious that my phone went out when I was meeting up with somebody, and they got all scared. They had Nick try to find me, and that was a fun time. But no, it's definitely an interesting thing to get new phones and stuff. Definitely a pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Like I got to get a new, like my case around it broke. Like I just had like the thing inside. So
I never have a case on mine.
So it falls like right out.
I smash it, but like I have little breaks in it, but
it happens.
I never have a case on mine though.
All right, Judge and Richard didn't play yesterday. Yeah, Judge is a little banged up.
They're in the expected lineup for today though.
Yeah, I assume they play today. And I heard Tim talk about the overs there yesterday. I do like the Yankee over. I had the under yesterday thinking, you know what? And this was before the Yanks scored 15 runs in the last couple innings of that Tower game. Like, they haven't really been scoring much. They've been a little flat. And I knew Cole was going to give up a couple. Right? I mentioned Devers. I said the guy had like 4 lifetime homers versus Cole. That's why we had a little prop on him. But, yeah, these two guys pitch today. Cortez has not been good over his last, 3, 4, 5 starts after a really torrid beginning to the season. And again, this Reds guy, Seabold, I'm not loving him for the Sox. Joaquin's here. Good morning. Tampa Bay, Baltimore Yanks, and the Bravos. Tam McClanahan. This was a 1:30 last night, and I was like, man, that looks a little kind of low. I know Castillo's pitched a little better. Now it's up to the 160 range. I get it with Tampa Bay. I like the under, though, believe it or not. Give me the under. Castillo's pitched decent. Now he's probably number 1 trade target for pitching side of things with Montes banged up. Baltimore, I could do a little Baltimore. Reed Detmer's back up from the minors. Angels are just a mess. Yankees, I'd have to do a run line. I don't want to lay 155. It'd have to be a run line play. And the Braves today. I like they're playing Miami, or they're playing Nationals today. I like the Nationals. Give me Fetty and 240. Morton's, both of these guys have pitched better of late. Their numbers aren't terrible. But a 240 number, I know the Nationals are bad. Charlie Morton, before his last 2 starts, has given up like 4 across the board and 4 straight or something like that. I'm taking the dog there. Give me the dog. Canada, wide internet and cell phone service down for hours. Was that Rogers? Is that the provider up there? The Rogers? That what? Obviously, right? That's why it's the Rogers Center. You're here now, though, Mr. Diego. That's all that matters. Thanks for coming in. Sorry that there is some internet issues in Canada. What's your take on the Marlins and the Mets? I like Miami today. Lopez, he's been hit a little bit. I get it. Bassett's back off the COVID list. Not that he had COVID. He tested positive. Again, test whatever. But you haven't really done much. So now you come back. At home, he has better numbers. I get it, than his road splits. I like Lopez. At 140. And this is much like I see the plus 140 for him. And it reminds me of, we're talking about the Brave game the other day where they were 180 over Mikolos. I'm like, we got to take, Friday here in Atlanta, probably run line, right? Because it looked too good. Like, it's like a lot of big number. Cardinals aren't that bad. You got to take the dog. But then you dig into it, you're kind of like, you know what? St. Louis hasn't played well. Mikolos is okay. I get it. But it was just one of those where they were begging to take the dog. Here, I feel the same way in this one. Although I did take Miami here. They got pounded yesterday. So, you know what? Maybe they show up. That's an embarrassing loss, right? I think it was like 10-0 at one point there. But I like Miami. I like the Marlins. Tim's not going to like me to say that. But I like Pablo Lopez. I like him a lot. Not a lot of comments today here. Where's everybody doing on a Friday, right? We're on time, right? We started at 12 o'clock. What's going on here?
Yeah, they saw me first and went, nope, see ya, bye.
Is that what? That's terrible. So tomorrow I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So no, unless Tim wants to do it, I'm not being here tomorrow. I got a couple things going on. So no show tomorrow. Sunday I'll be here before I head out to Vegas. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens out in Vegas. I'll set the rooms up. I'll try to do a little something, but it might be limited show, might be no show. We gotta see how it works. Because I really want to sit in a room. I get it is 9 a.m. in Vegas, but I'm an early riser, so I'd love to do something from Circa or the Westgate or any kind of sports book. Sit there, but I don't know how they're gonna feel on YouTube. And all of a sudden you hear like some song playing behind me, and I get some copyright infringement penalty against the channel. I know, so that'll hurt. Give out your best bet and watch how fast they'll come back. I mean, Reynolds, though, here, I give out short of when I put a 3-pack out on the site, and normally I give you one of the 3 here in the video. Even the free picks here are games that are, if you buy my package, you're going to get these games. I mean, the Texas game is someone bet last night, the under there. The Yankees, it's just Miami. I just told you I bet. I give out a lot of free picks here, and even on the sites, I don't really hype the passes and stuff like that. Now, football season will be a lot of action. I'm gonna say go get this, spend a couple bucks, why not? But listen, you get a lot of free picks here. We do pretty good on our free picks. Feeling Philly, Milwaukee today. So Philly is in St. Louis. Wait, and I agree with you. I kind of liked the Phillies here, but it's just a bad spot for St. Louis, right? I get it. Wayne White's home, though. He has better numbers at home. I just couldn't pull the trigger on Philly. I do like Philly. And Milwaukee, I grabbed Brubaker and Pitt last night, 185. I wish I waited because now it's up to like $2. So I got a bad number there. Ashby's been brutal. The what's his name? They just tagged him. They got 4 runs against him last week. I'll take Pittsburgh today. Give me Pittsburgh as a big dog. I like the dogs today. Pittsburgh, Nats, Miami, Tigers. Ugly Friday. Gunskill coming in. The Stros, Braves, Phillies. Who does Stros got today? Oaktown. Again, here's Blackburn. First 5 guy. Usually pretty solid. This is where we want to grab Oakland. I want to take Oakland here. And I just held off because I'm like, you know what? The first 5s, when I put out the first 5 here, they haven't been that good. I think we're 2-3 or 3-2 or something first 5s. I like Oakland. I want to take Oakland for the game. I might still add Oakland for the game, believe it or not. Braves I don't like. I said I'm on the other side there. Philly I could say okay to. Reynolds, give me the thumbs up for the free pick stuff. You know how we roll here, Reynolds. You've been here long enough. We get a lot of free picks in the video. I already took the Braves. Hope they win over the sorry as Nats. Yeah, the Nats are bad. I get it. I understand. But you know what? I'm going to go dogs. I'm going to come out a lot of dogs today. 4, 5, 6 dogs. I'm going to hope for the split and have a nice winning day. I go 4-2, or we get a sweep, and it's a huge night. Question. Last night's game, in extra innings, the Padres walk it off with the bases loaded on ground ball double. Yet they only score 1 run. Normally that would be 2 runs. Well, yeah, it would be if the guys come around and score. But in a extra innings, as soon as the first run crosses, it's 1 run. That's that. You can go back, Alec, the old Robin Ventura grand slam single. Guy hits a grand slam. Tim, back me up on this. Grand slam. I think it was in the playoffs too, by the way.
Yeah.
And think about if you had the Mets on the run line, or I'm pretty sure it affected the total as well. And it's on a grand slam because he stopped the first base, the run scored, and that was it. He got 1 run.
Normally, a walk-off homer will get as many, but if the guy got, and they stopped. He didn't even move. Like they got him around first base, and
he got around first base. They just surrounded him, and that was it. Game over. Normally, you think. I mean, it could be 3 runs. I mean, hey, bases loaded. It could have cleared the bases if it's a wicked bounce off the wall and the guy throws and it's over, and an overthrow. It could have been a double with an error, and he's standing on third base and 3 run score. But extra innings, base hit, 1 run. That's it. 2 outs. It's second. Even in the second and third situation, 2 outs, a base hit's going to score 2 runs. But no, it doesn't. That does not count. Nope.
Which is unfortunate because I had Padres run line last night. If that would have went over the wall, we would have been good. But happens.
No, over the wall would have counted. It would still would have been a.
Nope. If he hit a grand slam, they would have won 5-1.
Oh, grand.
They,
I thought you were talking about like you said it went over the wall. I was like, well, no, it's a grand rule double. It doesn't count.
if it was a home run.
Oh, home run. Yeah. I'm feeling the dogs too. Woof. Give me no runs first in the Rays game. Alex, I agree with that. As I mentioned, Castillo's, he's pretty solid. Bad start to the season, solid of late. And McClanahan is aces. So I'll go no run first inning. Took the Padres. Money line was so curious to the room. Yeah, no, that's the way it is. That is the way it is. It's extra innings, unless it's a home run and they touch them all, you're only getting a run. Mets, I do not like. Gracious over Tampa Bay. I do not like that one. Under, I do like. DE, Higgs, I know you like the dogs every day. I do like my dogs, DE. I do. I don't I'm not a huge fave guy. And I say all the time, I'll pass on fave sometimes, and then I'll leave a winner out there. That's what I do. I don't, I feel, listen, you can go to the sites, you see people's records and who, people bet and stuff like that. I'm not a guy, and there's guys who lay 170, 220, 240, whatever. And even if we chat, I'm not, how can I tell you, you come in here and be like, I want to see what this guy has. He's supposed to be a pro. He's a real, and I'm going to tell you to come in and take huge faves. What is that? I mean, you can do that on your own. You don't want to. I mean, yeah, we're going to have a 500, under 500 record. I don't care about that. I care about plus money. I'll take my dogs and we'll ride them out. I like my dogs. I can't, in good conscience, because I can't bet. I have a problem being like, let's look at the board real fast. So, I mean, I like the Nats today. So I got the Nats in 224. I couldn't come in, even if I liked the Braves, and said, let's put 250 on something. Now I got to win 3 games. I got to win 3 games to get up, 2.5 games to get even. And the average person doesn't have any discipline. So they're just going to keep getting buried taking favorites all the time. I can't. I'll take my dogs. I saw Aaron Judge walking off with a home run. They made him touch home plate. Can it be either way if the runner's run? Yeah, home run. And if you watch that Judge one, he almost stopped. And they're like, no, keep going. Guys do stop. So they don't have to make them go. As soon as the guy touches home plate, that game is over. If the guy keeps going around the bases, they'll count it. But yeah, it's not silly. That's the rule. If you're not touching the bases, this isn't this is, Alec, we can get into like the whole intentional walk. Like, hi, well, we don't have, if we're going to intentional walk, we're not wasting a couple seconds throwing the ball in. Let's just give the guy first base. Well, I'm old enough to remember them trying to intentionally walk Miguel Cabrera, and he reached across and waste a base hit. All right. I've seen intentional walks go for wild pitches and people score from second base. Let them play. You don't assume anything. You don't think it's going to happen because that's what it does. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You have a run line, and the guy hits a homer, and he stops at first base. You're going to be annoyed. You lose a total. You get a double, and the guy doesn't score. It's only 1 run. I've lost those games. I get it. I mean, I had a UNLV Wisconsin game in football, and they stopped with 3 minutes left in the game, and I lose. It's a losing bet. You get a refund because you didn't play enough time. I mean, have you not lost on a total when the game doesn't go a full 9 innings because it doesn't, you didn't play X amount of, the book says X amount of innings for a total and X amount of innings for a side. Welcome to gambling.
I remember there was a game earlier this year where it was the Yankees and somebody, I want to say Reds, and it was like 12-2 Yankees, and it rain delayed and got finished at like the top of the 9th. And it was 12-2, and everybody was all pissed because they had overs, they had Yankee run lines, and nope.
Refund.
Yep. So it happens. Those type of plays happen. I didn't even know that happened until I woke up this morning and saw Padres won. Oh, I didn't get my run line. Whatever.
Yeah, it's frustrating for sure. Especially, and listen, newer folks, you guys. I mean, I say it's all the time. You guys lose some heartbreakers and like, oh my god. One, that's why I said, like, don't watch these things. You're going to lose your freaking minds. Look, I've been betting really, all right, so I've been on sites since 04, 05, but I've really been betting since 96 on a consistent level. I get being wrapped in and people losing their minds. Yeah, I could not be doing this for, what is that, almost 30 years? I mean, how many, I don't even know, I can't even do the math on that. I mean, since it's a long time. I mean, I would not be able to last. If you want to be a pro, or not even a pro, you want to try to do this and try to make a little extra and have fun with it, trying to do it, you're not going to do it. You're going to lose your mind. You're going to get annoyed. You're going to be smashing phones and punching TVs and acting a fool. You're going to lose crazy games.
Yes, you will.
Gordon Gekko, baby. Don't get emotional about money. Don't.
Yep.
Can't do it. Like the teams, like live betting, you're going to lose crazy ways. Ground rule double, extra innings. Nope, doesn't count. 2 runs, you get 1. Loser. The game's suspended. Your team's up 9-0, and your team's up 5-0. It's easy under. No, that doesn't happen. Over runs. Nope, doesn't count. It's welcome to betting. He says the Cleveland Guardians dog of the day. All right, gracious. Now, I looked at this game too because I was like, you know what? We're getting the Indians or the Guardians as a dog versus Kansas City, who is literally a dog team. Singer's a nice youngster. We've had him a couple times. The Savali numbers is what scares you off of it, right? I mean, he's 4.32, 0.6, 4.6, 6.3. He's going to give up some runs. That being said, I can't, number one, bet on team losing streaks, right? We've lost 4 in a row, Cleveland. I would rather, and this is another one I might add to the ticket today, I might do a little Kansas City run line. Because one,
I have a bet.
I can't take Kansas City laying money. That's ridiculous. I can't. I mean, they're paying, what are they paying? They're 30 and 50. What are they paying? 20, 28%?
They're like minus 130 right now.
31%. No, I'm saying, like, what is their number? Like 31% win percentage? I mean, they're terrible.
Not good.
So, yeah, laying 110, 120, it is rough. This was a 110 last night. It's up to 125. So here comes the money on KC. People are betting KC. And this isn't Joe Public coming in betting KC. This isn't the everyday person. I'm coming in to watch your show, this show, whatever kind of show you're watching on a Friday morning. The average bettor is not running that Kansas City Royals today. Minus 120. Move that line 15 cents. Nope. Take the Royals run line. And as I say, thank me in the morning. I don't say that, but people do. Vegas is always a good time. Yeah, I can't wait to go. It's been, so I didn't get out last year. I had moved, John. So I didn't go last year. And because the year before we had sold the house in October, and then we had an apartment for a little bit while this house was being built, and we're in an apartment. The kids were at my parents' house, so it was kind of like not everybody together. And then when they got down here, I came down before them, so it's I just felt I can't leave. I'm not leaving for a week to go to Vegas in July or August when they get down here in June. They get a month off and they start school here in August. So I was like, I'm not doing that. I got to be with my family. But that was like the first. Actually, no, the COVID one was shut down. So those are, since 2007. That's the only time I've been there in the last 2 years. So, but I was just telling my wife. She's like, "Oh, you're excited?" I said, "I am excited because I haven't seen the crew out there in a while." But I don't know. I like being with my family. I like being home. It's a fun trip though. It's all right. I eat a buffet and ride the monorail. Untouchables here. Good morning. Gracious, don't do it. Don't do it, Gracious. All right, wrong line doggies. Boston. I'm not going to say no to that. Boston could hit. So, yes. The Nationals, I like them outright. Miami, I like them outright. Detroit, I like them outright. So, sure, let's go. Play it up. What's that parlay paying for you there, Kim? I know you're a parlay guy. What do you got going on there? Waiting on job interview. Pop it in, listening to the like button. Thank you, Tate. Great. Good luck on your job interview. Don't go off the rails in there. Say something crazy. Don't tell me you know me. Put you right on a watch list. MGM app has Nerfy Fridays at Tampa Bay Cincinnati already. Any other games with a shot? I'm going to say that would be my favorite untouchable. And I'm not a Nerfy guy, but I do like both those pitchers. I do like the under for the game, so that would be when I'd go to. And also, I'm going to say Texas and Minnesota with the Gray brothers going at it, although I'm pretty sure they're not related, Sonny and John. Sonny's been excellent on the road. He's got like a 180 ERA. And John Gray's, as much as Martin Perez is resurrected in Texas, Gray's last 7 starts have been fabulous himself. So I'd go under that Texas-Minnesota one as well.
Real quick, I put together that one dog parlay. The plus 1.5s are an even 1,000 or 1,001.
That's not bad. 4-teamer.
And then real quick, I'll punch in those 4 teams on money lines and see what those are.
That'll be a huge one.
Yeah.
That'll be in a 3,700 range probably, I'm guessing. I don't even know. Probably better.
46-61.
I'm just say 37 was a little low. I was looking at it. I'm like, wait, because I know Washington was 2-1. Detroit's close to 2-1.
Detroit was 152, Washington 220, Boston 143, Marlins 143.
Not bad.
There you go. Good luck.
We did that. Boom. I hate betting on Minnesota recently, but I think about the Twins instead of Gray. Yeah, many of late, 5-5, their last 10. But hello, Texas Rangers lost 4 straight, Alex. So I can't come in and say, because I almost bet the Twins last night, and I came in. I bet the under instead because I saw Gray's numbers. Texas Gray. I'm like, this guy's been pretty solid lately, and Minnesota's been up and down. But Texas lost 4 straight, so to me, it was like they're playing bad. I got 2 guys pitching pretty good, and teams that are playing so-so of late, especially Minnesota after their hot run to jump into first place there. Or to get near first, whatever they are with Cleveland there. So, give me the under. Justin, what do you say? Just listening in. Like the Cardinals. I like I like Wainwright at home in that spot, yes, but they have not been playing good. And I don't know. I just think it's a bad spot. Not running to bet that one. I have zero interest in that game. Alex back. Let's see. Career numbers for Gray, 14 starts, Rangers, 9-3 with a 286. Last 9 starts, 8-1. Yeah, he's excellent. He's been good. And also, Gray's seen this guy a lot, right? He's faced Rangers. He was on the 8th for quite a bit. Obviously, a little different team here with the Rangers. That being said, pitching there, the park's still the park, and he's having a career year. I'd ride it. I like it. I like it. I just didn't play it because I saw the other Grays last 7. He's been pretty good. Under Philly, yes. Dodgers, heck no. Snell's on the hill, more like smell. Blake Smell. The guy is putrid. No, over. And the Dodger under here with Thompson and I can run back to the under in that game, sure. I like Keegan Thompson. Twins in the under. Says gracious. I can do Twins and under. I mean, like I said, I kind of want to bet the Twins, and I pulled off a little bit because John Gray's been decent. Same token, Rangers 4 in a row. I'm not betting that team. So if we get a short number with the Twins, which is currently at a 115, not terrible. This was a 109 last night, so up a little bit, but I like it. I like the Twins. Already on the under. Thumbs up. So just the under Minnesota. Yeah, I would definitely go under first, but I do like Minnesota. I just didn't pull the trigger. Miami Mets a no run first inning from MGM. I could see that. I could see that being like a 1-1 in the first inning. As much as I like Lopez, Bassett's been solid at home. I just don't trust either team. This game could be 3-1. This game could be 10-6. It could be like last night's offensive blowout. 1-4 units on the Yanks last night. Nice win by the Yankees. Holding on late. Who expected the bullpen? I mean, expect the Yankee bullpen to shut down, but the Boston bullpen comes in, does a nice job. Vinny Contreras, Pirates money line. No relation to Roansy Contreras, right, Vincent? So Pirates, we did say Pirates yesterday, game 1, right? We kind of liked them in game 1 with Roansy. Today here we got a little Brubaker. I like it. I got a Brubaker plus 184. You could probably do better because everybody's betting Ashby. I don't like it. I mean, go look at Ashby's numbers. They're bad lately. Give me Pittsburgh at this number. And it's not that the Brewers are a bad team. Brewers are a good team. So, Ashby's out in the fourth, fifth inning, and you got a solid bullpen coming in behind it. I understand that. But out of the gate, this guy $2 fave? No way. Nathan says the Twinkies. Sunny Rays having a nice little run. And hi, the Twins. We can't badmouth. I mean, we can badmouth the Twins a little bit. I said beginning of the year, and this is again, we got the White Sox future here. I got some Detroit overs. Thought they'd be a good bounce back with their young pitchers who are all on the injured list. Cleveland, I said, the pitcher would be there. Can we get some bats? Minnesota, I like their lineup. Can we get a turnaround from the pitching staff? Ryan started out red hot, Joe Ryan. Sonny Gray's still hot. Bundy he's back to being Bundy. But Archer's overachieving. It's not a terrible team. First place team, by the way. 4.5 games. 7 in the win column. 47-38 to 40-40 Cleveland. I'm going to talk about I'm going to untouchable here real fast, and then I'm going to go off on a trade talk here. Orioles. All right, you want to do a little Baltimore over the Angels and Reed Detmer? No hit Reed Detmer, sure. The Rockies. I can say, okay, this. You know I love Zach Gallen, untouchable, right? He's one of our stable, a guy we like to bet. In this spot, Chad Kuhl's been pitching a little decent. He's actually pitched better at home. He's got I think he's got like a 3.80 ERA in Colorado and like a 4.1 on the road. That being said, I kind of like the way he's been. And quietly, this guy's going to be a pitcher people are going to have on the radar to pick up in the trade next couple of weeks. So I kind of like Colorado, believe it or not. I kind of like Colorado. KC, yes. Tampa Bay moneyline parlay. I thought about adding San Fran because no, but probably just going to avoid. Bullpen day. We talk about Long for San Fran. He's a nice little bullpen guy. Comes in lefty for like whatever. He come in 2, 3, 4 innings, whatever. And again, Snell I do not like, but San Fran again. They were coming into the series losing 5-6 straight. They got that win over Arizona. Lose a tough one last night, 2-1. Am I running to bet San Fran even with Snell? No, I'm not looking to bet it. What's the number here? Actually, at a plus 140, see, you're throwing these all in a parlay, so it's kind of different. I mean, you were straight betting all these guys. I mean, I tell you Tampa Bay, no, I'm not going to lay 160 on the road. But listen, you want to straight bet all these cats? Have a 3-2, a 4-1 there, something like that. I get it. You parlay one, somebody's going to kill you here. That's that's the way I always feel. Whether it's a 3-team parlay, a 4-team parlay, 9-team parlay, something's going to hurt you. And instead of making, that's why I can't do it. I'll gladly bet 7 games. And I'll go 3-4 and make money or break even. I can't. If I went 7-1 and lost money, I'd be upset. And I try not to get emotional and crazy here. That would bother me. Tim likes the Mets today, and I do too. He's going to like the Mets. He's a Met guy. And I like Lopez. It's this spot, like I said, this is like the 180 Brave one. We're like, what is this? Why is this number so high? And I know, and they beat the Marlins, and Lopez hasn't been good. I just don't like Bissett or anybody after they don't pitch, whether the COVID list or an injured list or whatever the case may be. I just feel like you come back and it takes you that half a game to get into it. Like he's going to go 4 or 5 innings, give up a run or two. It's just you're not going to get the complete guy you're going to get in the second start of the season. Anybody's first start is going to be a little. It's game. It's like live action. It's like NFL game speed. It's just totally different. I think.
Yeah, I like the Mets today because I know Pablo Lopez just has not been pitching to the same level that we've seen. Yeah. Also, we just saw Pablo Lopez pitch against the Mets 3 weeks ago.
You tagged him for 6 runs.
In New York, 6 runs, 8 hits, 5 1/3 innings, and then we get Bassett, whose numbers are a lot better at home. He's got his ERA is a whole 2 lower at home than on the road. Coming off of he's getting a little bit more rest. I know that could be a bad thing, could be a good thing. We'll see with him. But this and then we were worried. Everybody came in the day after the Mets got shut out by the Reds, and oh no, the Mets suck. And then the Mets proceed to put up 8 and 10 runs the next 2 games. I'm not really worried about them right now. I think the Mets put up another big offensive performance against somebody who we just saw them shell. So I kind of like the Mets today. Even if Bassett lets up a couple of runs, I still think the Mets cover the run line. But I grabbed a bunch of run lines at big plus money today, whether it's the Mets, the Phillies, the Twins, and my favorite one, the Royals.
I'm liking that Royals. I'm going to come in on the Royal run line.
And maybe even Baltimore later in the over in the Yankee game.
Over Yanks, for sure.
Over Yanks, Oriole run line. I could see myself adding both of those as well. But we'll see.
Demers coming back from the minors.
Yep.
Angels, Ohtani and Trout. Imagine how bad would these guys be? They're the ninth worst team with two of the top 5 or 10 players in baseball.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
They probably. You know what? I'm more surprised that the Orioles are, as crazy as it sounds. Nick looked at the standings. They're like 4.5 games behind like the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays.
I saw on MLB.com they're talking about the Orioles going after Lopez for Florida because they think they're a year away from the playoffs.
Honestly, with the amount that the AL East is going to beat each other up, why not have the Baltimore Orioles have a shot? They're only 4 games under. I remember beginning of the year, I had Orioles team win total over 62.5. They're at 40 wins and it's 84 games in.
Yeah. So I should have saved it and wrote it down with their first when they hit 30 wins like the last 4 years. Yeah. And this is the first time before like August they had 30 wins or something like that. Like
this team is different right now. They're hitting. Their bullpen has been solid. Rochman, the rookie catcher, he's phenomenal. Like, they're getting all the right pieces. Granted, wait till trade deadline, watch them end up giving away a couple of their older guys. I still think, like, Trey Mancini will probably be gone by the trade deadline just because they can get rid of his contract, get a couple prospects, and really keep building. But
they said they want to trade Santander there.
Him too. I mean, I feel like this could be – this Orioles team, I probably will have their team total over again next year.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they're going to be decent, so don't sleep on them. They're the second most profitable team in baseball.
That's what happens when you're a dog and you win. Brewers over the 8. I can do that. Yes. Tail and KC, do it. Do run line, baby. I just feel like the Mets have the Fisher number. They do. I just at 140, I'm going to take a pitcher I like. So, what's up, guys? Got my free Oriole hat today using my Coles Cash. I like that Coles Cash. Everyone humping up on the O's does scare me. Yeah, I mean, but they're playing good. And again, people are going to bet the Angels. Like, it's the Angels. Oh, my God, it's Mike Trout and Ohtani. Hi, they're 38-46. Here comes Reed Detmers. It's the last time he pitched in the bigs. June 21st. 5 runs in 5 innings. 5 runs, 5 hits, 2 homers. KC, 12-11 loss. Yeah, not running a bet Reed Detmers. Angels are just a mess. I'm riding the O's till they stop. 5 in a row. Why not? It's a short number. Again, 140, though, run line. I might come in. I might do a little Baltimore. You know what? Let me write these down so I remember. BLT run line, KC run line. I'm going to come in A's money line probably because I'm a sick man. Mets money line, Bassett 5+ Ks. I don't like it. I don't know how he does Ks. Hasn't pitched in 2 weeks. 5 strikeouts, 9-7.
He's hit over. Yeah, I'm about to say he's hit over 5 strikeouts in like 7 straight starts or something like that.
Well, the last one he only had 5. So that's, I mean, I guess it's not a loss. It is plus money. But I'm guessing it's plus money because they think he's only going to go, 5-6 innings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6 with a push. The push was his last outing. Again, June 25th. It's tough to say no to the plus money, JoJo, but why is it plus money when he's done it? Again, a push, but then he had 5 straight overs. To me, that's a
because the Mets money line is only 150, so it's a parlay.
Oh, he's parlaying this up. All right. That
Yeah, it's a parlay. That's why.
All right. I did not know. Good. I'm thinking he liked the Mets money line and he likes Bassett 5+ strikeouts. That changes everything up. In that case, all right, that changes my thinking. I'm thinking, why is it he's a +5? Because most times I see these strikeouts are -145. That's true. There should be Angels action too. I can't get in on Angels actions. No. Sammy's coming in. Tampa Bay, got to be a run line. I don't want to lay 160. As good as Shanahan is. O's, yes, we want to run line those guys today for a little extra money. Dodgers, it's funny. I was thinking to myself, like, the Dodgers, it's easy. I'm writing them off, right? I'm saying San Diego and the Mets out of the NL. This team is still 53-29. Won 8 of 10 and won 4 straight. And I'm thinking, and people think they've been playing bad lately, right? It's kind of like, they haven't been that good. It's, because they're in some low scoring games. Again, -$2 though, got to be a run line, Sammy. Seattle, lay it. Put Toronto, hot mess Toronto right now. They are just in a bad place. Give me Kirby, right? Kirby on the hill today. The Braves, I like the Nationals. I bet the Nationals already. Mets, I already bet the Marlins, and the Twins. I do like with Sonny Gray. He says M&M's, Mariners, and the Mets. Yes, Toronto's bad right now. What's Toronto? 3-7 in the last 10. Not loving. Seattle 5 straight wins. Let's go Seattle. Kirby on the bump. And Strickland's. He's pitched okay, but you know what? I'm not going against a team that's won 5 in a row, and they're finally kind of playing. I'm gonna add a little Seattle to my 6-pack on picks and parlays. Winning free picks is gonna be a 10-pack. I'm adding 4 games right now. Not right now. I'll be adding in a few minutes. Shortly, you can't be serious, but I am. I'm gonna bust out the little banner because next up is Morning Wood with Allie Burns. About 10 minutes away. Try to end this one on time. Yesterday we were right up on that bad boy. But it looks like we're coming to a slow close. Listen, tomorrow I'm not going to be here. Tim, you want the day off tomorrow? You got the day off.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So nothing tomorrow. I'm going to run, do some errands with the wife. She wants to do some clothes shopping. So I'll drop her off there and I'll go to a gun show or a card show or a buffet. I don't know. That'll be something other than hanging out Macy's in the mall.
I heard buffet.
I can do a buffet. There was I passed what was it called? Like Shabu Feast. I guess it's like Chinese or Japanese buffet. Shabu. All right. Nobody's commenting. We're out of here. We're closing this guy down. Where's my end banner, my end song? Oh, we got to come. Who's coming in at the end? You know what? I thought this was going to be Rob Franklin. Rob Franklin usually good to come in the last second. Like, hey, I got 900 games today. But it's untouchable. Great show today. And no bots in the chat. Yeah, I've been trying to get on them on the YouTube channel, and Tim grabs them here. So they're gearing up. It's a Friday. They're ready to party tonight, the bots. Listen, Allie Burns up next. We are out of here. Sunday. Fun day. Bye-bye.